From CBS News, it's The Early Show.
This morning, we also have the legendary drink that has destroyed diets and led to intense love affairs. Yes, it's true. We're talking about the Frrrozen Hot Chocolate made at Serendipity 3 right here in New York City. Chef Joe Calderone is going to show you how to make it inside your own home right after you do the seaweed wrap. Very relaxing weekend if you're not working the weekend.
Here it is, right here.
What do you got? Oh, you got some of the, you got the mixture right there.
The magic mix.
Oh, look out.
All right, well, while we're mixing some frozen hot chocolate, I'm going to talk a little weather.
We're going to need hot chocolate.
Well.
Exactly.
No visit to New York City is complete without going to Serendipity 3 for its Frrrozen Hot Chocolate, which is so famous, even Hollywood loves it. And here to show us how to make it is Serendipity's head chef, Joe Calderone. Joe, great to see you this morning. How are you?
Great to be here.
This is still no matter how many years pass, still a destination. If you come to New York City, you have to come to Serendipity 3.
Absolutely. Well, this year we're celebrating 57 years in New York. And the Frrrozen Hot Chocolate is more famous than ever.
Now, when you've got weather like this, where it's in the 20s and we've had all this snow, you would think Frrrozen Hot Chocolate would not be the first choice for a lot of people.
You would think so, but the reality is that people buy as many Frozen Hot Chocolates in the winter as they do in the summer.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, a chocolate treat that makes people happy.
Who came up with the idea, though? You're thinking hot chocolate. Who decided put Frozen in front of that?
Well, the original three owners came up with the drink. You know, it was the 50s. Daiquiris were in, and they came up with this drink. You know, of course, it doesn't have alcohol, but you can always add it. You know, it was way before the Starbucks Frappuccinos and all of those other drinks. So it wasn't an innovation, a true innovation.
All right. Well, let's show the people at home exactly how they can do it. I also want to convey that this is a highly coveted recipe.
Yes.
Heavily guarded, highly coveted. So
absolutely,
you'll get some of the idea of what we're not going to get too specific, right?
No, not too specific. But it's 14 exotic cocos.
Okay.
And that comes in the Serendipity mix. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a half a cup of dried milk, half a cup of sugar, and then you're going to help me with all these all 14 exotic cocos. Now, cocos are grown from the cocoa tree 20 or 10 to 20 degrees north and south of the equator in countries such as West Africa, some parts of Asia, Madagascar, and they're all different. And a lot of differences, too, is Dutch cocoa. Dutch cocoa is processed with alkali. So
we've got this.
It gives it kind of a rounder feeling. So we mix this all in here. You want to mix that?
Sure,
and I'm going to start.
Do that. So do we just tell people at home, just go out and find as many different cocos as you can?
Many different cocos, and you got to use a variety of cocos, and you have to use Dutch cocos and natural cocos to get that full experience. And it will never come out quite like Serendipity.
Therein lies your secret, is the specific cocos that you use. Okay, so we've got
that's perfect. Now you're going to put that in here.
Yep. Okay.
And then we're going to add about 3 cups of crushed ice. And blend.
That's a lot of noise. Yeah, okay, a lot of ice.
A lot of ice. So that blends for about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And then we're going to pour it into a goblet.
And basically, it's just a different consistency. Longer you blend, obviously going to give you a little bit of a different kind of consistency.
Yeah, you want to blend at least 30 seconds to make it smooth. You don't want any grittiness from the ice.
Got it.
And it comes out really, really well. And I think we're
3, 2, 1.
We're there.
Hit it. Let's give it a shot. Looks pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
I'm just going to pour that out.
Gotta do that. And
oh, look at that.
We pour that into a huge goblet.
Size of that thing. Holy cow.
Yeah. And we're going to top it.
And this is where we really make our Frrrozen Hot Chocolate special. A little whipped cream.
Yeah, a little whipped cream.
And you can add some different flavors. You've got some different options here if you wanted to go that route.
Yeah, in the mix, when you put all the ingredients, you can add pomegranate syrup, which is really famous, high antioxidants. Raspberry, peanut butter topping is one of our favorites. You can even use malt powder and make a malted frozen hot chocolate.
So let's finish this off. Now we've got the shaved chocolate.
Gets finished with shaved chocolate. And we put a lot, and we don't worry where it spills.
Okay.
And
I'm just dying to get in there and grab this.
And you can eat it with a spoon or drink it with the straw.
Let me try the spoon first. Fantastic. Let me try it with a straw. Fantastic. I'm going to go back to the spoon. Dynamite.
Really good.
Really good. Really, really good. And guess what? I know the folks at home are saying, where can I get that recipe? You can go to our website. These recipes are right there. You want to try this? I don't care how cold it is, wherever you are right now. I can barely talk. It's so nice and cold. earlyshow.cbsnews.com. It's all there. No, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Really,
My
really
pleasure.
good. I know. I wish we could keep going as well. We'll be right back. You're watching The Early Show here on CBS. That is great.
Look at that magic right there.
This is magic.
So pretty.
I do have to admit, I got a little flustered there at the end of the segment.
I didn't notice at all.
This
No
is
one
that
did.
good.
No one noticed.
This is that good.
It really
We're adding,
is.
Maddie and I are adding extra protein to ours.
Peanut butter sauce.
Make it
Peanut butter.
Spectacular.
Jeff Glor declared it luscious in the break.
It's luscious.
And he's right.
Yeah.
Joe, I think
Wow.
you're onto something.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Because you hadn't figured that out before you got here this morning.
Go to the website, get the recipes.
Yeah.
It's that good.
Make it yourself.
And again, cold day, warm day, it is just as good no matter what type of day you're having. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you Monday morning. Your local news is coming up next.